Hi there, it's Carl Irwin, the Common Magician, and I've got something interesting to show you. I've got some dishes with me and some cards, and we'll get these organized very quickly. What I have here is a couple of glasses. I've got a kind of a pink crystal glass. We're going to use this in a moment to isolate a selection, and then I've got another kind of a jar, kind of a preserve jar, fluted preserve jar. And then I've got these very, very nice, sort of elegant cut crystal candy servers. And I'm going to set one right here. And then inside of the servers, there's actually nested servers here. I've got a couple of them. I'm going to set one over there and set one over here. Inside of the servers, I've got a couple decks of cards. I've got a red deck and I've got a blue deck. And what I would do if you were here, there'd be a couple of you, I would have one of you make a selection. Which deck would you like to use? You might go with the blue deck. And I would have you take the blue deck of cards, take the cards out. Of course, you would do all of this, and I'd have you shuffle them. And of course, I want you to shuffle them absolutely. Make sure that they're shuffled exactly the way that you want, genuinely shuffled. You could even give them a table wash if you wanted to ensure that the cards were absolutely shuffled the way that you want, truly mixed up. No card is left where it started. And then, after all of the shuffling, I would have you cut the cards on the deck from the table, right there. And then I would have you choose, where would you like to put your blue deck? Would you like to put it in this server, or would you like to place it in this one over here? Your choice, doesn't matter. Let's say you go with this one over here. You would take the cards and you would set them over here. So now we have blue deck sitting in this side. Over here we have a place for the red cards. So I'd have somebody else take the red cards out and shuffle these cards up again, legitimately shuffling them, making sure that everything is out of order. True, genuine shuffles. No false shuffles. Everything is absolutely shuffled up to your heart's content. And then I would have you cut the cards as before. So fair cut. And then what we're going to do is we're going to isolate these cards over in the second server. So we'll set these cards down right here. So we have a situation now where we've got a deck over here, a deck over here, isolated in these glass dishes. Everything is completely fair. I just want to recap what's happened. You shuffled the first deck, we placed it over here. You shuffled the second deck, we placed it over there. Let's see where this came out. If you take a look, underneath the blue deck, we have the 3 of spades. That was your selection here out of the blue deck. So 3 of spades, free selection, blue deck. Then we have also the red deck. Let's see where we ended up. Now, wouldn't it be amazing if somehow we ended up in exactly the same place? It'd be pretty amazing. But you can see here that indeed we ended up with the 3 of spades from the red deck. Blue deck, red deck, 3 of spades. Now, all of this might just be a coincidence, but I would point you to one remaining dish that we have sitting over here. This has been sitting in full view the entire time. Now, I want you to watch this very closely as it changes instantly into a remaining 3 of spades.